at work, or in rehab, listen to WCTR. Weasel News.
It's that time again. Time for traffic and mass transit, sponsored by Chihuahua Hot Dogs, who say try beating our meat instead when stuck in traffic. Here's Mike Whiteley.
Got some real jam-ups out there. Broker and Dukes are just a mess, as some people who shouldn't be able to afford a car are screwing it up for everyone.
Speaking of transportation, city officials and the transport union brought long-standing industrial action to a formal close as they ratified the new taxi fare agreement that saw the cost of taking a taxi soar last month.
Excessive and repeated masturbation without release. Some local citizens are raving about meth. Weasel News spoke to this woman.
Do you mind? I'm trying to give head here. All that shit they say about meth is bullshit. Meth is great. I could turn tricks for 48 hours straight.
Incredible. What will they think of next? Jenny Acorn, under the Algonquin Bridge. Stay alert, people.
This is Weasel News.
I blacked out behind the wheel and killed my best friend.
I woke up and realized I urinated on my wife. Oh, that bitch was mad.
Drinking is always a lot of fun, but sometimes we all need to stop for a while. But you don't want to quit because you'll miss the buzz. Smokers have the tobacco patch. Now try the Alco patch. It's the same refreshing feeling of your favorite drink, but delivered transdermally and discreetly. Pick up the Alco patch at your local pharmacy.
You're taking your workout to the line, but you're hot, sweaty, sore, exhausted. Your face is going numb. You're ready to quit.
Athletes never quit.
Now you can go longer like an athlete. You may not be an athlete, but you can drink like one. How? Through revolutions in nano-level high-performance electrochemistry. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink. If you don't replenish electrolytes as you work out, you could die. We've analyzed sweat scientifically with a microscope and gone deep into the electrolytic submolecular level. You need to replenish those electrolytes.
What are electrolytes?
Who cares? They're in extremely short supply, and we sell them. Look the part. Have trendy colored sweat just like in the adverts. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink comes in Arctic Douche, Icicle Fire, and Yellow Snow. Push your body to the extreme. Then drink it back to health. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink.
And now for something completely different.
I was at a convenience store. A guy with a quart of milk approached me. He said, "Hey, what's the score?" I said, "I don't know. What's the game?" If it's a contest between me and you, and the object is to ask the other contestant questions that befuddle him, then you're ahead 1-0. You're winning. Are you happy, you competitive fucker? I play golf. I'm not good at golf. I never got a hole-in-one, but I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. I hit a guy in one. It's nothing like seeing a guy you don't know drop 100 yards away. It sure beats a handshake. You're supposed to yell 4, but I was too busy mumbling, "There ain't no way that's gonna hit him." I mumble when I talk. People don't understand me. So they'll say "what" to me, but sometimes I'm not sure if that's what they mean. Like I was with this girl, and she had a box of graham crackers. She said, "Are these crackers good or what?" I don't know what she means. Either the crackers are really good, or she didn't hear what I just said. What should I do? Maybe I should have a cracker, and if it tastes like shit, I should repeat myself. So I mumble, like I was with my friend, and I'll say something to my friend, and he won't hear me, so he'll say, "What?" So I'll say it again, but once again, he doesn't hear me, so he says, "What?" But really, it's just some insignificant shit that I'm saying, but now I have to yell, "That tree is far away!" And now I feel mad, and everyone can hear me. So people think I'm mad at the tree's distance. As though I was promised it would be closer. I get to stay at nice hotels, you know, I get some nice hotels. The hotel I was at last night had a free continental breakfast from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So when the alarm went off, the first thing I said is, "Fuck it, I'll pay." I'm not dragging my ass out of bed for a Pop-Tart or an apple with a sticker on it. You can't put sticker on fruit. I know it's smooth and shiny. But come on, man. They had a waffle iron that they let the hotel guests use unsupervised. But there was no diving board on the pool. That's fucked up priorities. Like I can burn my hand and put red squares in it, but I cannot dive through the air with bleach. There was no 13th floor in my hotel because of superstition. But come on, man, the people on the 14th floor, you know what floor you're really on. What room are you in? 1401. No, you're not. Jump out the window. You will die earlier. Because 13 is an unlucky number, right? Well, then so should the letter B be, because B looks like a scrunched together 13. Hello, what is your name? Bob. Get the fuck away! 13's unlucky, then 12 and 14 are guilty by association. I had a minibar with Mr. Pibb in it. You know, Mr. Pibb is a replica of Dr. Pepper, but it's a bullshit replica because dude didn't even get his degree. The commercial for Diet Dr. Pepper says, it tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper. Well, then they fucked up. Every McDonald's commercial ends the same way. McDonald's commercials end like this. Prices and participation may vary. Now, I want to open a McDonald's and not participate in anything. I want to be a stubborn McDonald's owner. Cheeseburgers? Nope. We got spaghetti. And blankets. But we are not associated with that clown. He attracts too many children. I saw a commercial for an above-ground pool. It was 30 seconds long. You know why? Because that's the maximum amount of time you can depict yourself having fun in an above-ground pool. If it was 31 seconds, the actors would have said, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? The water's only up to here. What should I do? Throw the ball back to Jimmy? Or put some goggles on and look at his feet? I can't even draw my kneecaps.
We'll see you next time.
Boy, I can't imagine what those guys are like in the bedroom, but I'm sure it's a bit like the Bay of Pigs. That was I Say, You Say.
At home, at work, or in rehab, listen to WCTR.
Next up, we've got the news. This time, some of it's true. Who are we kidding? I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Here's everything that matters in simple terms so you can understand. A dire warning from America's gun manufacturers.
Arm yourself or die!
And the Louisiana Purchase, beads for women, plus wallpaper. Something big is happening in home furnishings. Don't be left behind. Our top story. Alan Crawford, manager of the rapper Mad Dog, murdered. Mad Dog recently launched a clothing label and compared himself favorably to Jesus and Gandhi while sniffing a lot. The brutal murder remains unsolved. Police suspect foul play. Richard Burns is at the scene.
No. Actually, Leanne, that story wasn't very interesting. So, I rode with San Fierro Police Detective Turk Martin, who was assigned to curtail illegal street racing activities in the countryside surrounding Los Santos and San Fierro.
You know what's really cool? You get to chase these slime balls really fast. And if you hit someone right, it's never your fault.
Oh, this is so cool. You get to eat while you work? Let me see that. Hey, stop now, bitches, or we'll shoot out your tires.
Put that down.
Dude, don't be a dick. Let me shoot out his tires.
I'm doing like 110 miles an hour right now.
Okay. In foreign news, a heavily discredited former dictator in Latin America is claiming a U.S. government agency sold him weapons in exchange for drugs that are now being sold on the streets of our cities. Government officials strongly deny the claim.
Why would we do something so crazy? We don't need drugs. We have good hookups already. Besides which, do you know how much cocaine is needed to buy a helicopter? It's more than I can snort.
Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Stay worried out there.
Come live the mystery.
Strangers become friends. You don't need to know names.
Now, Water Sports Park, I'll show your kids a great time. It's something they'll never forget and talk about for years to come, especially at therapy sessions.
It's the place for magic and adventure.
Leaving me free to shop and get lipo.
Who's ready for the incredible Dribbles voyage?
Jerry, can we come too?
This is a journey you must undertake alone. It can be dark and scary, so shriek with delight.
What's that hole in the wall for?
You wait and see. You'll be amazed. Fuck, the suit's on.
Glory Hole Theme Park. Open every day till 3 a.m.
Today, we marched on from Fort Strother after sunrise to a creek village where our troops fought the savages and shot them like dogs.
Honey, it's time for bed.
Hang on a second. I'm killing a squaw. Take that, you pagan bitch. No.
Him and his commemorative miniatures. My husband was getting so bored working and he didn't have an interest to spend money on, but he's always loved history. Then I heard about grown men who like to play with toy soldiers.
War is so interesting. With commemorative miniatures, I began by faithfully rebuilding the Charge of the Light Brigade, and after that, the Trail of Tears. I've built accurate recreations of 15 significant battles, as well as training camps, prisoner of war camps, and forced labor death camps. Now I spend all my time painting toy soldiers and attending conventions.
Commemorative miniatures. They're instantly collectible and a great value. For just 37 monthly payments of $19.99, you get a starter pack allowing you to recreate the battle of your choice. Show your inability to deal with present-day problems by recreating scenes of mass slaughter from the past.
Reenacting battles is great for your marriage, too. One night, my husband's General Custer. The next, Napoleon. On Saturdays, I'm a Cambodian villager, and he's a GI that has his way with me.
Then I kill her.
Commemorative miniatures. They're not toys. They're very valuable, collectible 2-inch pewter model armies. This is a hobby you can't afford to miss out on.
From the people who brought you the Domestabot, we proudly present El Chamuco Roboto. It's the robotic future from south of the border.
Politicians may demand illegal aliens leave the country, but I want a Mexican gardener I can ogle.
El Chamuco Roboto. You little devil. The illegal immigrant mower who's also a robot.
I used to pick up illicit gardeners at the Home Depot, but then the conservatives cracked down on our freedoms. Now I have the next best thing, El Chamuco Roboto.
Actually, that's El Chamuco Roboto. He can mow the lawn, if you know what I mean. Comes with 6 different attachments. Edges, clips, and mows special designs like a lightning bolt, landing strip, or danger, nasty infection ahead.
My life will never feel empty and devoid of meaning again.
El Chamuco Roboto really puts the patronizing racist back into patronizing racial stereotypes. Visit elchamucoroboto.com.
I'm a brainless sales associate who gets by because I've got a great rack. With Wing It software, my presentations are 99% fluff and no substance.
Nothing says success in the business world like a slideshow. Nothing says, I know what I'm talking about, than the ability to break down a complex idea into 3 simple points per slide. Order a copy of Wing It today. Wing It presentation software, a 720-degree revolution in business practice every day since 1997. It's a revolution. Prepare to be revolted.
Children are our future, all of our future. And of course, we want the future to be bright. We want the future to be healthy. We want the future to be perfect. And for those who can afford it, we believe we have the right to demand perfection and control nature. That's where Eugenics Incorporated International comes in. Morality is none of our business. Making sure you have the right baby is.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Von Singer. You're discerning. You wouldn't accept the wrong car, or the wrong job, or the wrong house. Why on earth should you accept the wrong child? Visit Eugenics Incorporated International and get the perfect baby. Satisfaction guaranteed, subject to medical test and unforeseen accidents.
Visit us on the web at eugenicsincorporated.com and start designing your perfect baby today.